Teen Bahuraaniyaan is an Indian television series depicting the story of three daughters-in-laws of different cultural backgrounds living in one house as a joint family. The story has comic relief along with kitchen politics. This was one of the popular serials of its time, winning the many major awards. The show went off-air due to dips in TRPs and therefore ended on a happy note, making way for Shakuntalam Telefilm's more concept. Teen Bahuraaniyaan is a tale of three Manjit, Payal, Bindiya, and Janki, who come from different backgrounds and now live under one roof with the Gawala Parivar. They are an upper-class Gujarati joint family living in Ahmedabad. Their lives pass through distinct ups and downs as they share different equations and are at different levels with their in-laws and other family members. Keeping alive their personal interests, the Bahuraaniyaans tackle day-to-day affairs in their own way and manner. They manage to fight against what is wrong and prove themselves worthy of the Gawala Parivar. The daughters-in-law attempt to maintain peace in the family but face challenges from outside and within, particularly from their mother-in-law, whose selfish behavior threatens to destroy the unity and peace. Within the seriousness, each episode usually features a great deal of comedy, making the show appealing to a wide range of audience. Plot: the married couples are Samir and Janki, Mahesh and Payal, Rohit and Bindiya. Teen Bahuraaniyaan takes a major twist when Mahesh marries Payal, after the death of Manjit due to blood cancer. As Kajal was going to get married to Mahesh, the report was out that she was pregnant with someone else's child. Mahesh ended up marrying Payal, Kajal's younger sister. Kajal was furious and commits suicide. However, her spirit comes back and starts to make the Gawala family and especially Bindiya and tries to make Payal's life as hell. She occupies Bindiya's body and she tortures her so much that Bindiya was scared to death, and before her target was only the Gawala family. As Kanbala took Payal's side, she got even furious and tries to kill her as well, but the TRPs saves her. After the incident, the family called Trikal Baba and, with his help, they trap Kajal's evil spirit. After all the havoc, the three couples decide to go a holiday trip but are unaware that they are being followed by terrorists. A grand mask party takes place. All couples are dancing to the song Dad Disco. Samir, Rohit, and Mahesh go to get some drinks when a huge bomb blast happens. Janki screams and sees two dead bodies wearing watches just like the one Samir was wearing. She faints and is taken to the hospital. The whole family rushes to see her. There they find Payal, Bindiya, and Janki. Two of the sons are dead, but they don't know which ones. The bodies of the sons are burnt by G. Kaka. The people who come for the prayers tell the Gawala family that the daughter-in-laws should be here and they should from now on only wear white saris as they are widows. Janki, Payal and Bindiya arrive wearing red saris and heavy jewelry. Everyone is shocked. The three say that they won't wear white saris until it is found out who is dead and who isn't. Indira, Kokila, and Bhavna support their daughters-in-law. The Bahuraniyaans go to the Mandir. Janki gets into an accident and that is where they reveal Samir is alive. Samir gets up. He has lost his memory. Janki is trying to explain that Samir is alive, but one wants to believe her. Janki has a sixth sense and can find out the future. She saves Bindiya from a falling chandelier. She sees Mandir and Samir running. She also sees Payal in a white sari gagged and tied up. All of these come true. Later she sees a wedding and Bindiya getting married again. Bhavna and Kokila think Janki finally went crazy and try to set her straight. Samir breaks into the Gawala house not knowing it is his home. Janki tries to catch him, but Samir runs away. She tells Bhavna, and Bhavna gets mad. Janki goes to Bindiya's room to persuade her to get married to Jatin because then Samir would return home. Bhavna brings people from the mental asylum to take Janki away. Bindiya stops them. Bindiya is ready to get married and everybody is shocked. Jatin and Shaguna's real identity comes to face at the marriage venue and they run away from the police. Everyone is happy to see Samir as he told the truth about Shaguna and Jatin. Samir swears to bring Rohit and Mahesh back. Everyone is praying when all three sons return and a new life starts in Galala Parivar, but Kaka is dead. The family receives money in the mail. Bindiya tells everyone that she is thinking about buying a car with that money. The family are saying that they will need that money later. Bindiya, Janki, Pavana and Payal say that they want to buy a new car. The Bahuraaniyaan decide to contribute money for the car. Bindiya gives 1 lakh and so does Janki. Payal refuses and says that she has saved the money for something else. Payal needs the money to get an operation for Mahesh. Everyone chips in and says that instead of buying a car they will help Mahesh. Janki sees a guy taking pictures of the house. Maithiba says not to worry. Janki again sees the same car, but this time Manhar comes out of it with the guy from the day before. It's Diwali and everyone's doing the puja. Someone comes to meet Manhar. Janki goes behind the screen and hears everything's. Manhar wants to sell Maithiba mansion. Manhar tells Hari and Kanti. They are hesitant. Bindiya and Bhavna go to Mumbai for a shoot that Bindiya has. When Indira and Kokila find out about selling the house, they want it. Now people are saying that they need Snanda's permission. Kokila secretly gets Snanda's signatures by saying that they are for Kaka's bank accounts. They realize that the people need to meet her in person. Kokila and Indira make a plan to pretend to send Maithiba and Snanda on a religious journey. Manhar, Kanti and Hari take them to the bus stop and leave them there. It is discovered that they are outside a nursing home and that is where they must stay. The guy comes to see Snanda, and Kokila comes down dressed as her. Janki sees but keeps quiet. Samir, Ruit, Mahesh, Payal, and Janki are trying to get the parents to tell them what they are planning because they want to hear it for themselves. Indira tells Samir, and his trust is broken. They then make a plan to try and stop the sale. The buyer is called to the house by the kids. Payal calls Kokila. Kokila comes and the guy realizes that Kokila was pretending to be Snanda. He leaves. Indira and Kokila get mad at the Bahus. The sons say that they planned the whole thing. They are speechless. Kokila gets a call from Manhar who says that the buying of the house was cancelled. Kokila and Indira call Bhavna from Mumbai. Both Bindiya and Bhavna come. Maharanis want to get revenge. They get Bindiya fired from her job. There is news that Janki's dad is sick. She goes to him. Maharanis insults Payal and Bindiya in front of their friends. Samir goes to the nursing home to make a donation. He accidentally leaves his phone behind. Snanda gets the phone and knows that Samir came. Ruit calls Samir to find out where he is. Samir sees a lady answering his phone. All is revealed when Snanda turns around and sees Samir. Maithiba tells Samir what has happened. Ruit is listening because the phone has not been disconnected. Samir goes home without them because Snanda says she doesn't want the sons to be ashamed of what they did. Bindiya, Payal, and Mahesh find out what happened. The three young sons go to their fathers and tell them that they know, that they are ashamed of them, and that they should get Maithiba and Snanda back. In the last episode, Snanda and Maithiba were back. The oldest boys of the family sell pupad. Their wives, Kokila, Indira, and Bhavna do different things. Bhavna works in cereals, Kokila takes care of the pepper business, and Indira cooks for the family. The three younger daughters-in-law Janki, Bindiya, and Payal are all pregnant. Their husbands are feeding them cause they are pregnant. They all live happily ever after. Cast: Deepak Galwala, Gopaldas G. Kaka Galwala, Jasana Karika, Maithiba, Mena Roy, Snanda Galwala, Deepak Parekh, Manohar Galwala, Meenakshi Sethi, Indira Galwala, Anurag Prapanna, Kanti Galwala, Nimisha Varkhariya, Kokila Galwala, J. Dutt, Hari Galwala, Swati Shah, Bhavna Galwala, Manish Raisingani, Samir Galwala, Prashant Chaulabhe Vakil, Mahesh Galwala, Mihal Karya Yash Sinha, Ruit Galwala, Kadambari Kadam, Janki Galwala, Manava Naik, Manjit Gawala, Amrapali Gupta. Bindiar Gawala, Ankal Anand. Payal Gawala, Anand Desai Pankaj. Dwarkadas, Vaishali Thakur. Maya Gawala, Simple Call. Nisha Jalan, Smriti Irani. Vrinder Desai, Aman Verma. Sumit Desai, Shibavi. Kumbhala, Sunny Singh. Kajal, Rupa Devisha. Miyanaban, Chhavi Mitchell. Kanika Vajpai, Hemant Tot. Jatin, Sid Toff. Anayarad, Himesh Reshamia. Himesh Reshamia special appearance for promotion of Aapko Saror, The Real Love Story Sangye Tira Mira Milner. External links, Team Bahuraaniyaan official website, official site on ZTV USA, online Team Bahuraaniyaan videos.